There was a little guy from the ends of Manchester, and he thought he was something he weren't. Growing up with no dad around in a council house with his mum and his girl. Too lazy for work and too bad for school, always asking his mum for money, but she's got nothing in her purse. And he needs baby clothes for his little son coming to the earth. Age 16 in his last year of school, had a little rep in the music game. Used to write quite a lot, some say he had more 16s in the last year of school. But he never went down the music path, he was vexed at his whole situation. No school, no money and a kid on the way. He was doing nothing but moving back.
This is the way and the path he chose. Now he's traveling on this downward road, and he wants to turn back, but inside he knows that the street life has got him and won't let go.
He phoned his friend with a rep in the drugs game, like, yo, it's Jamie, can I loan some drugs, Dave? He knew what he was doing was wrong, but needed money and he couldn't care less what his mum says. So he tipped a bag full of brown. A week later came back with a bag full of pounds. Seen his money roll back like, as the price, that's the life. They never got him, so he had to be down. Now he's making thousands a week, but that's what you get when you're down with the G's. In a week he had a bag put down for his kid, and before long he was buying brown by the key. But he never kept his shit on the low. People always coming to his crib for a go. Told his mum he was selling CDs, but he was shouting to crackheads who loved sniffing the coke. His dealer seen that Jay was a hustler, so he's on the phone like, Jay, can I trust you? Jay's like, sure. Dave's like, alright, if you do this I make sure no one will touch you. He won't tell Jay what he was, he just said meet him in an hour at show on bus stop. He arrived and Dave gave Jay the bag and said take it home now, dust off.
This is the way and the path he chose. Now he's traveling on this downward road, and he wants to turn back, but inside he knows that the street life has got him and won't let go. No, no.
Jamie got home, put his hand in the bag, found a key of coke and 2 things at bus shop. Then he made the worst mistake, picked up the 2 guns without no gloves on, put one in his pants and one in his bag, and got asked by his mum if he'll run shop. He weren't thinking about the consequence, he was doing it for Dave because he wants a rep. But anyway, he was on his way to the shop, counting money thinking he was on his way to the top. Then all of a sudden, a policeman walked up and said, excuse me, wait, can you stop? No. So he did, but forgetting he had a heat and an eighth in his sock, got grabbed and searched and slammed in the van, and the next thing he was on his way to the lot. Whilst he was in the van on the way, the police asked, are you the one slanging for Dave? Jay said no comment. The police laughed and said, come on, your name's been on the scanner for days. Do you want to walk free, or do you want to do 10 years with a man in a cage? Just give us the info, you can make it right. Do you want to be a part of your baby's life? Jay had to think for a minute and thought, what's the worst would happen if it was to snitch on Dave? Dave would go pen, Jay would walk free. So guess what? Jay snitched on Dave. They rushed Jay's gaff and found Dave's stash. Jay got let off and Dave got set up. Jay's week got worse, and yeah, you guessed it, Jay's got better.
This is the way and the path he chose. Now he's traveling on this downward road, and he wants to turn back, but inside he knows that the street life has got him and won't let it go. No, no.
Dave's behind bars, while Jay sat at home with his girl and 10 grand. But Dave got connects with gangsters who rose in favours and were willing to end, man. Dave told Jay that he won't get away with this. The trick that he played is sick, and before he got sent down, the last thing he says is, Jay, I ain't gonna let your baby live. But Jay's forgot about that. 2 months on, he's got a job and his kid's alive. He's still living at home with his mum and his kids and wife. But with the money he's got, he's gonna rent a flat and buy a crispy ride. But he's too young to drive, so he's buying it for his missus to drive. Now he's sat there thinking, this is the life. The next day he woke up and seen a letter from Dave. That's weird. Dave said he's not asked, it's okay and everything's safe. Dave sent Jay a VO and said, come see me on Friday, please be there. Friday came, Jay went to see him, and as soon as he left his home, everything changed.
This is the way and the path he chose. Now he's traveling on this downward road, and he wants to turn back, but inside he knows that the street life has got him and won't let go.